And a former National Security Agency contractor sentenced to federal prison is now asking for compassionate release due to coronavirus concerns. A defense attorney reportedly filed a motion in federal court on behalf of 28-year-old Reality Winner, Kingsville native, who was sent to prison for leaking classified information. The motion says she has a history of respiratory illness and an eating disorder that put her at risk for being infected by COVID-19. The motion also says the Texas prison she's located in has run out of hand sanitizer and offers no way to social distance or self-isolate. And it's something